So the Keedy finals are the culmination of a year of argument that the students who are participating have been doing. They start out in their second year in the Keedy preliminaries, and they write a brief and they give 3 rounds of argument. And from that, the top 4 people end up being our Keedy finalists when they're third years. And we stage it as an actual Supreme Court case. We use a pending case, and the advocates pretend that they're the advocates before the Supreme Court, and they play those roles. And the judges take that very seriously too. The judges are usually actual sitting judges, and they play the role of Supreme Court judges and ask the students really difficult questions.
The thing that is preempted is criminal and monetary sanctions. However, the graduated...
Why is that? Why are the monetary sanctions preempted?
The House report explains that it's civil fines.
Well, I don't care about the House report particularly. I follow Justice Scalia. I read the statute.
Sure.
And the statute, what is preempted by this statute? If you can do anything through a licensing provision.
Erker created a term of art, unauthorized alien, and that would be the correct system in which to incorporate the standard.
What is the most fundamental difference between those 2 standards?
Your Honor, the fundamental difference between those 2 standards is that under IRCA, a worker may in fact be authorized even though they are an illegal alien. The Attorney General may authorize a worker under IRCA, under its provisions.
I think a lot of schools have events like this, but Penn has, I think, some great appellate advocacy programs and some legal writing programs. Ever since 1L year, I've been preparing in this type of way. We've had oral arguments. We've been required to write briefs and do oral arguments. And then second year, I took appellate advocacy class. So Penn definitely makes the curriculum adaptable for learning these types of skills. And I think that that's a very important thing to do. It's something that we're probably all going to have to use one day when we graduate school, and it's about more, how we interact with the world and not necessarily just books. And I think Penn does do a great job of emphasizing that in part of the curriculum.
They let me get through the first minute, my introduction, which is all you can really ask for in this type of competition, and then they decided to go in for the questions, and that's about what I was anticipating.
Well, I mean, it was a great opportunity. I had a great partner. Sarah and I really enjoyed working together, and it's a great experience to moot a case in front of real circuit judges. I think it gave me a little taste of what, hopefully my career will be like someday.
I mean, there were definitely some questions we hadn't talked about or thought about before, and it's one thing certainly to do, in a classroom here in front of 3 people. It's a little bit scary to do in front of a much larger audience.
We all enjoyed it, and we hope you enjoyed us as much as we enjoyed you. So thank you very much. The court will stand in recess.